It is pretty great to be a defending national champion, not only in the previous college football video game, like College Football 25, but also a defending national champion in real life, like my favorite team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Hello everybody, Colton R here, and welcome to my Let's Play of College Football 26. And as you probably know or probably don't know, but I'll remind everybody, when I played College Football 25, I took Ohio State to the playoffs and won it all. And crazy enough, ooh, there's new intro. But yeah, crazy enough, I took Ohio State to the playoff, won the national championship, and little did I know, Ohio State would make the playoff in real life and win the national championship. And I was happy. So yeah, and man, this intro is popping off. Oh yeah, all the new and cool things in this game and all that stuff. Oh yeah, Enter Sandman. I'm probably gonna get copyright striked for that one. But I don't like that. An Ohio State player missing a tackle on Michigan. That will never happen, I hope.
There's something in the air. It builds us up, breaks them down, and gives the stadium a pulse. Built on pride.
Oh yeah, Jeremiah Smith. Oh yeah. And now Ohio State at the end with the national championship trophy. Oh yeah, we are back, baby. We are back. Now it's time to select my favorite team. But before we do that, I would like to show you two new members to the FBS division. It's Delaware, the Delaware Blue Hens, and the Missouri State Bears. They have come up from the football championship subdivision up to the football bowl subdivision. And another thing, UMass has rejoined the MAC conference. They were independent and now they are part of the MAC conference once again. And now it's time to select my favorite team. Look at that. Ohio State. Now, they're an 88 overall in the game for some reason. They have a 91 overall offense and 92 overall defense. That's perfectly fine with me. But that 88 overall, I don't know. Alright, so now experience level is going to be varsity. It's always going to be varsity. Gonna go with classic passing, of course. And yep. Alright. And now it is time to play Dynasty once more. So let's start. Gonna be single player default roster. Alright, Dynasty settings. Let's take a look at the Dynasty settings here. So varsity coach firing is gonna be off for this. Coach XP speed setting, I'll leave it at normal. So, yeah. Player edit permission, I'll just leave that alone. Injury, we're gonna leave injury off. Manual progression XP penalty, 25%, I guess. But I'm not really gonna auto progress, really. Or maybe. Hold on, well, let me read it. When auto progression is turned off for a user-controlled team, this penalty will be applied to all. And might as well put it at 0 because I don't get that. Quarter is gonna be 5 minutes. Accelerated clock on. Or did I have the accelerated clock off? And might as well just leave it on, the accelerated clock on. It's going to be at 25 seconds. Wear and tear off. And yeah, everything is going to be normal as it is. Season experience, auto recruiting on. Auto progress players on. User coach auto progression on. So yeah, I'm gonna have everything to. I'm gonna have the CPU just auto recruit, auto update the players, and auto update my coach. So yep, we're all good. Custom conferences, not yet. Well, not really. Alright, now to select the team. Ohio State. Okay, so Dynasty Ohio State. They're 91 overall, with 89 overall offense, 94 overall defense. Okay, that makes no sense.
Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away. Time to figure out.
Alright, time to pick my role. Head coach, obviously. And obviously, since they brought back the coaches, I'm going to be Ryan Day. Of course. Why wouldn't I be? And right now, Coach Ryan Day's job security is safe. Because, look, he won the national championship. Look at that. We won the Rose Bowl. Well, first off, we won the first round of the playoff. Then we won the Rose Bowl. Then we won the Cotton Bowl. And then we won the national championship. The longest, toughest postseason climb in the history of college football. And it truly was amazing. So we're going to sign that contract, get everything started. And I unlocked 100 coach points for my pre-order purchase because I got the deluxe edition. Deluxe edition. Alright, so we're in the preseason, so let's see. So here's the preseason top 25. And look, Texas is preseason number 1. And then Penn State's number 2, Ohio State's 3, Georgia 4th, Notre Dame 5th, Oregon 6th, Clemson 7th, LSU 8th, Alabama 9th, Illinois is in 10th. That's crazy. Illinois, one of our rivals, and one of the teams we're going to be playing this season, is in the top 10. Then you got Florida, South Carolina, Miami, BYU, Arizona State, Michigan for some reason's on the top 25. Don't know why. Kansas State, Iowa State, Ole Miss, SMU, Texas A&M, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Louisville, and Texas Tech. So you got the 3 big Texas schools, Texas, Texas Tech, and Texas A&M in the top 25. Let's see what the coaches poll. Look at that. The coaches poll put us at number 1. So yeah, the AP poll does not like us, but the coaches poll, they love us. I don't know why they ranked Michigan 15th, though. It makes no sense. Oh, Auburn's in the top 25 of the coaches poll. That's crazy. Alright, so let's take a look at the Heisman Watch. And look at that. Jeremiah Smith is one of the Heisman contenders here. And I'm probably going to try and throw to Jeremiah Smith as much as I can. Because I really want to throw to Jeremiah Smith. And here's the All-American preseason teams. Jeremiah Smith, Max Clare, Sonny Styles, Davison Igbinosun, Caleb Downs, their preseason first team. I love it. And then preseason second team, James Peoples, Carnell Tate, Jermaine Matthews Jr. So yeah. Now let's see the preseason Big Ten teams. Alright, so here's preseason first team. Jason Ball, Jeremiah Smith, Carnell Tate, Max Clare, Tegra Tishabola, Sonny Styles, Davison Igbinosun, Caleb Downs. They're all Big Ten preseason first team. Preseason second team, Julian Sayin, our new quarterback, James Peoples, Ethan Onayenwa. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that last name. Austin Severfield, Kenyatta Jackson Jr., Edric Houston, Arvel Reese, Jermaine Matthews Jr., and that's it for Big Ten preseason second team. So yeah. A lot of good players on this team. And let's take a look at our schedule for this year. So, excuse me. So, first game of the season is against number 1 Texas. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I play Texas so much in these college football video games. It's basically, I've got a Texas magnet attached to me for some reason. And then we got FCS Southeast. But technically, in real life, the game we're supposed to play against an FCS team was Grambling State, but unfortunately, College Football 26 doesn't have FCS teams in it yet for some reason. I don't know why. So we're playing a random FCS school, basically FCS Southeast. So yeah, FCS Southeast, and then we play Ohio, the Ohio Bobcats for the Battle of Ohio, which obviously we're going to win because Ohio is in the Mid-American Conference, meaning they're mid. And then we get a bye week. Then we play Washington as a conference opponent for the first time ever. Then we play Minnesota. Then we play Illinois at Illinois, which is going to be tough since they're a ranked opponent. It's going to be the battle for the Illabuck. Then we got Wisconsin, then another bye week, and then we play Penn State at home. Then we go to Purdue to play Purdue. UCLA comes to us, where I believe Tennessee's quarterback is now the quarterback at UCLA. So that'll be interesting. Then we play Rutgers, and then that ugly team up north, of course. So yeah, lots of interesting stuff here. So let's take a look at the coach's skills. I wonder if we can upgrade anything yet. I don't think we can upgrade anything. Alright. Well, I guess we'll advance next week. Advance to next week so we can play some football! And against the number 1 team in the country. And up, we got commitments. 2 commitments. Cool. Nice. Alright, so really? We're not... Oh, I guess we're not playing week 0. Alright, well, I guess we gotta wait another week to play Texas. We gotta play Texas week 1, and not week 0. Here we are. Now, before we go through this, let's look at our roster. As you know, Jeremiah Smith, one of the highest rated players in this game. He's a 98 overall, but seriously, he should be 99. He should be a 99. And then you got Caleb Downs, who also should be a 99, but he's 97. Then you got our new tight end, Max Clare. He came over from Purdue, I believe. Then we got Carnell Tate, Sonny Styles, Davison Igbinosun, Jermaine Matthews Jr., Jason Ball, James Peoples, Bo Atkinson, Arvell Reese, CJ Donaldson Jr., Edric Houston, Julian Sand, Kenyatta Jackson Jr., Jelani Thurman, Ethan Onayanwa, I hope I'm pronouncing that last name correctly, CJ Hicks, Will Kamarick, I think it's Kamarick or Kakmarick, Caden Curry, Brandon Ennis, Taiwan Malone Jr., Carson Hinsman, Caden McDonald. So yeah, basically a lot of players that, you know, that are like new and also returning. Like Lorenzo Styles Jr. He's back for another season. Because last year he was a senior, but I think he had like another year of eligibility, so he's back as a graduate player, which is cool. And you got Tegra Tishabola, Bo Jackson. Yeah, we actually got a running back named Bo Jackson, which is crazy. It's crazy and cool. And then here's our backup quarterback, Lincoln Keinholz. Well, one of our backup quarterbacks. I know. Where was he? There he is. Tavian St. Clair. He's one of our backup quarterbacks. So yeah, we have a team that can possibly win the national championship. And here's our kicker that won, well, technically sealed the national championship for us. And he's our starting kicker, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he'll be our starting kicker. But I will say this. If he does terrible, I'm going to be sad. Alright. So, without further ado, it is time to once again play Texas. And they're the #1 team in the country. And it's going to be very, very interesting on what happens here. So let's play Texas. #1 Texas against #3 Ohio State. Now, if we handily defeat Texas, we should be the #1 team in the country. Well, that's a good notification. My batteries are low. Great. But I'm not going to change them now. Actually, you know what? Let's change them now. I got my batteries here. If I can get to them. Alright, well, gotta change my batteries real quick. Yeah, I know my controller's disconnected. I gotta change the batteries. Alright. So, here's our home uniforms. And then our away uniform. And then our gray out uniforms, which I like. Our scarlet out uniforms, which I like. Then we got the all-white uniforms here, and then we got the blackout uniforms. And look, we got our playoff uniforms, the Heritage Stripe uniform home and the Heritage Stripe away. For this game, we're going with the Heritage Stripe uniforms. Because they look so cool. Alright, so we're going to play the full game in our amazing Heritage Stripe uniforms. So, without further ado, let's play Texas. And I hope we beat them. If we don't, I'm going to be sad. Oh, it's going to be raining, really? Who voted for a rain game? I didn't.
We'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway.
Oh man, they got the crowd saying Ohio. That's crazy. Bruce looks way better in this game than last year. Like, seriously, he does. Alright, so Texas won the toss, and they're going to kick it off to us. Alright, here we go. And Brandon Ennis to return this kickoff. Alright. And here we go with the Ohio State offense. Keys to the game.
Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense. The best he's
all right.
Let's
go formation. Actually, let's try play types here. So, first off, we're going to run the football. Let's see if that works. Here's the ball. He's got a first down for us. All right.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Gonna run the football again, and they knew that was happening.
With that big defensive tackle.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance.
All right.
Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Shotgun passes.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's saying.
Gonna throw it deep to Smith, and it's incomplete.
Downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country.
Oh, geez, I'm about to get sacked. That sucks. Oh, I guess I have to punt away.
Down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And their fair catch is made, a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. So Texas is
now here comes Texas's offense with Arch Manning.
Is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill.
And here's that stadium pulse.
But this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket.
Incomplete.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Finally make the tackle, but not before he
And that's a first down for Texas.
First down to the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun inside.
And that's going to be a tackle for a loss.
It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Okay, they just did that and lost even more yardage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Bringing pressure.
And they're going to be short of the first down, but they will be kicking the field goal.
So it's 4th down coming up. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team.
And the kick is up, and it is good.
He got it. The field
And
goal's
Texas
good.
takes the first
So we have
points
our
of the
first
game.
points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Now here's
They'll return it
Ennis.
from inside the 5.
And good return there.
He brings him down at the 26. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive.
Hand off to Ball and lost a yard on that play.
Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Defense is coming after him.
And I tried to throw it to Ennis, but it's incomplete.
There was a lot of contact, no penalty, brings up third down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
Try to throw it at Carnell Tate, but it's incomplete. And whoa. Yeah, I'm not trying to go for it.
On fourth down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call.
Obviously going to punt.
Important play coming up. A punting unit on the field after the third down incompletion. And the returner decides to signal.
All right, so
the back behind the quarterback now in the pistol.
this is quite interesting.
The back's got it.
And defense is doing good.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
But it's just the offense is struggling a bit. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
So
Texas is leading by 3.
Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
Okay, we're going to go cover 3 Sky here.
After the break, offense trying to convert here on third down.
All right, so third down for Texas. Manning looking back to throw. I failed to sack him, but they are short 2 yards. And they're going to go for it? I'm sorry, what?
We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
So yeah, they're going to go for it here. And nope, he's short. They went for it and failed miserably. And it's a turnover on downs, first down Ohio State. Hand it off to Ball.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course.
All right, I think I'm going to go with a jet sweep pass.
Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays.
And they read that jet sweep,
okay.
okay.
You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown.
Let's go
so
Y-stick.
The Buckeyes made the plays when they had
I don't think I pressed Y-stick. Yeah.
And anytime you put
All right,
these two
well, I
teams
gotta
on the
call
field
up
together,
frickin'
a
audible.
ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
PA boot slide.
Off play action, he's looking to throw.
Oh, and this is wide open. Ah, darn it.
Pass is batted away, incomplete.
And I got a punt.
The Buckeyes
Jeez.
will have to kick this away.
And that's a touchback.
Would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. It's a shotgun run call. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Manning.
That's a first down for Texas.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close.
And we've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back in the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line, it's Baxter. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long.
Oh, come on.
Here he goes.
Jeez.
Made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Brought down for a loss after the completion.
All right, 3rd and 12 here. And Texas is going to take a timeout.
Didn't like about this crucial play coming up. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh, they're going to throw a deep ball. Incomplete.
The pass is dropped. Incomplete.
And they will have to punt.
Took his eye off the ball. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far.
All right.
Offense onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work.
We had to figure out something here. We got to get points. We have to get points.
Scanning the field. It's saying.
Gonna throw to Jeremiah Smith. Incomplete. What is going on?
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Important second down play coming up. He's looking deep again.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. He didn't catch that?
Would have been a huge game.
This guy
Excuse me.
believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing
Gonna
this
throw it to
crucial
Ennis.
conversion right now. Incomplete. They
my
cannot
God,
connect
really?
on the deep ball. Buckeyes will have to kick it away, and they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there.
Now I'm going to use my timeouts.
The sticks now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quite some time, now lets it go. Comes up with the catch. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about
like that's the last timeout. Wait. Oh shoot, I forgot. I used a timeout because I was turboing. Duh. Well, frick.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it.
And Texas is going to get the ball back. They lead 3-0 at the end of the first half. I don't know what the frick is going on. It's like a whole different game. Usually when stuff is supposed to work, it's supposed to work. Like passing plays, they're supposed to work, but they're not. Running plays, not even working. Like, what the actual hell am I playing? And also, it's like the freaking playbooks are different.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Hit stick.
At the 19. Good job
But they didn't fumble. It's crazy.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. To throw, it's Manning. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back.
And sacked. Manning goes down. And now it's time to kick the ball off. Well, technically, to punt the ball. And here's Ennis to return. Alright, so we got our own 49-yard line. First and 10. We have to get something done here. If we don't, we're freaking gonna lose. Okay, that was almost a horse collar. But of course, the refs didn't see it.
This defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming down.
Oh, Jeremiah Smith's wide open. There we go. Finally, we completed a pass.
That's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off.
All right, a good run by Ball.
Now it's second and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards.
Fourth and inches.
And he stopped very
Yeah, we're gonna run. We're gonna run the football. There's no freaking way.
The coach decides
Oh, come on. It's on the first down marker.
out there to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun.
There we go, first down.
Side give. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
All right.
That's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all.
All right, we're going jet sweep here.
Nice first down.
James Peoples to get this jet sweep.
Defense adjust. Fights off a defender. Tough running
It did not work.
loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Sayin.
And there's Jeremiah Smith. Oh, we overthrew that? How did we overthrow that? Gotta be kidding me. Oh, there's quick slants. I was looking for quick slants.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line.
Throwing it to Ennis. Ennis caught it. And it's a first down.
After the catch, but it's first and goal now at the 7.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get
First and goal here. Own 7-yard line. Well, Texas' own 7-yard line.
First and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the handoff
And
test.
ball almost got there. Let's no huddle this.
As the time runs down here in the third quarter.
And that's the end of the third.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? An exciting start to the quarter.
Third and goal
Offense
here.
facing a third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in.
Touchdown, Ohio State, James Peoples.
And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offense.
It took us till the fourth quarter to get 6 points, but we got them.
Yes, now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
And now to attempt the extra
They'll try to
points.
add to the lead now with a PAT.
And the extra point is good.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line.
Ooh, hit stick.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
All right. Now we're just going to hold on to the lead for 4 minutes, 55 seconds, and we win.
They'll set up at the 16.
It's not going to be one of the prettiest of wins, but it's a win. And that's a tackle for no gain.
No gain. Here's the second down play.
Oh, shoot, I was showing blitz. Did not want to do that. It sucks now that show blitz is RB and quarterback contain is now LB. Like, bro, why you gotta change things? I liked when quarterback contain was right bumper. Why you gotta make it left bumper now? Oh, Manning's gonna throw it deep. Incomplete. Good pass coverage by the Ohio State defense. And now Texas has to punt.
Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the
Here's
quarterback's
Ennis.
eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense
And
is
that's a
trying
nice
to
punt
do.
return right
Now
there.
we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye.
Okay, we're gonna do a
offense back on
fake
the field.
jet
The
sweep
last
here.
possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Leaning on the run.
And oh my goodness, the fake jet sweep worked. And there goes Ball. And that's a first down.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use.
Here's Ball again.
You're going to start putting those into play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Okay, where are my recents?
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds.
Okay, now we're gonna go with quick slants.
Working here in the
See if it
fourth quarter
works.
with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up and they are
incomplete. I got
desperate. They've
pressured.
gotta make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball. A chance to really secure victory here.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Pressure is coming.
Pressured again.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball.
Gotta go for the
It's a
field
big
goal.
3rd down defensive play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here.
All right, so 32 yards. Kick is up, and it is good.
Got it. No problem.
We lead by a touchdown now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Gonna try to use his
And Manning's going to run. All he gains 3 yards.
So 2nd and 7.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some
Stadium
positive
pulse is
yards.
cranked up high.
See him do that and force the ball into coverage. Good
And it's
defensive
now
play.
sponsored by Lowe's for some reason. Oh boy, here's that screen pass. I don't know why screen passes are working in this game. They usually never do.
Well, this wide receiver has it
crap,
all.
I'm now
We know
showing
about his
blitz. Didn't
leaping
wanna
ability
do
and
that.
speed. But what I've seen today is the precise
But
route
thankfully the
running.
2-minute
Another
timeout
example of it there, and the timing with this
was here to
quarterback
bail
and
me
this
out.
receiver is just a thing of beauty.
2 minutes left here.
Serious urgency for this offense right now. On first down, it's play action. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Tight game.
All right, 2nd and 6 here.
Offense make a play here, and they desperately need it. And they'll run it out of the shotgun, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down.
All right, 3rd and 4. They're no huddling.
The gun now on 3rd down.
And Manning's going to run.
The sophomore calls his
Yeah,
own
they got the
number.
first down.
Keeps
It's a
this drive
timeout.
moving. And the offense will wisely
Come
spend
on,
the timeout
guys.
after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
I need to do something here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Throws to the tight end, incomplete.
That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Wide receiver dropped
Right
that.
in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down.
All right, here we go.
Late into this football game,
3rd and
a
10
drive
here.
where they need points.
A minute 10 left in the game.
Control this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have
Manning's going to throw it deep.
Down the left side.
Incomplete.
Is dropped. Would have been
Ohio State pass coverage with that. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 10 here.
You know, you're just asking these guys to make one more
To stay
stop
alive in
and
this
seal
game.
the victory.
Throwing it deep again. Incomplete. Igbignosin on the pass coverage. And we're going to escape this game with a win.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they?
I cannot believe we won this game. I honestly cannot believe it.
2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Oh man, this was not my day.
Organize and preserve
Seriously.
as much clock as possible. Buckeyes hope to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. And now the running back's got it again.
Another first down for Ball, and that's going to be it. Texas used their last timeout. They're out of timeouts. All we got to do is take a quarterback kneel, and that's it.
For their offense. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
Game over.
We came in expecting
We have
one of the
beaten
best
the
matchups
number
of the
one
season.
team in the country.
One goes
First
down.
game of the season.
Tough battle.
And
Chris,
James
you and I call these
Peoples
games
is
a lot,
the
and there's
player of the
always
game.
such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. Think
With
about
this
the
touchdown
last
that
5 to 10
basically
years.
sealed it
We
for
fought
us.
A bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the
And then
pleasure of
defense
covering it.
kind of helped out,
And that is gonna
preventing
do it. We enjoyed being
Texas
here.
from getting any
For Coach Street,
points.
I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Holy crap. 10-3 the final score. We're probably not going to be the number one team in the country. We might be number 2 or like still number 3, but that's fine. All we got to do is just be the top 4 teams in the country to get, you know, a first round bye, or we can be, you know, in the top 12. So, stats, player stats. Julian Sand, 4 for 14, 35 yards. Yeah, not good for passing. Rushing, Jason Ball, 15 attempts, 71 yards. And then James Peoples, 1 attempt, 3 yards, 1 touchdown. Couldn't really get our wide receivers anything going. Like, seriously, why? Well, this is going to hurt my plan of throwing it to Jeremiah Smith, because it always worked. It always works, you know. Passing, you know, sometimes works. I don't know why it's not working. It's crazy. Oh, something I actually want to show you guys. College football history. It shows you all the past national championships, conference championships, Heisman Trophy winners, all the award winners. Oh yeah, 2003. This one was weird because, you know, USC won the AP National Championship, but LSU won the BCS. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This one was good. It's a pretty cool game. The 2002 National Championship game. That was a good one. And I'll show you a bunch of, you know, co-national champs. Like how Ohio State, Nebraska, and Texas were all national champions that year. Which is crazy. Then we got this national championship, which is pretty cool. Because the Super Sophomores of 1968, that was a good one. And then you got the national championship, which we won because of the Football Writers Association of America was... They chose the right national champion. Coaches poll, we won that one. I think that was the coaches poll national championship we won. That was the AP. This was the AP national championship, and then UCLA got the coaches poll national championship. This one was the AP one. But then you got this one where we won the first ever college football playoff national championship. And then the first ever 12-team playoff national championship, which was pretty cool too. So yeah, a lot of good history and a lot of interesting facts here about the national championships. Pretty cool. And also all the records, like career, season, and in a game. And of course, the return of the trophy room. And I hope to win all the trophies. They also got the rivalry trophies back, which is pretty cool. Which I hope to win all the rivalry trophies. Alright, so we beat Texas, thank God. Time to move on to next week, because holy crap, what was that? Seriously, what was that? I don't know what that freaking game was. Okay, we're the #1 team in the country now! I honestly thought, since we played piss poor offense, but really good defense, we're not going to be the #1 team in the country, but we are the #1 team in the country. Cool. We jumped Penn State somehow. Okay, so maybe it's because we played a ranked opponent. That's why they had us #1. Okay. So yeah, since Penn State blew out an unranked opponent, we got lucky with the ranked opponent. So we're now #1. Penn State's 2, Georgia 3, Clemson 4th, Oregon 5th, Miami 6th, Texas is now 7th, Alabama 8th, Illinois 9th, Florida 10th. And Auburn now joins the top 25. Wait, hold on. Notre Dame, they lost to Miami. Ouch. And they dropped from 5th to 16th. Oof. The national runner-ups last year, well, in real life. National runner-ups in real life fell to 16th. But Florida, which we beat in college football 25 for the national championship, they defeated a FCS school, and they are now in 10th. Okay. Hold on, let's see the coaches poll real quick. Okay, the coaches poll still has us at number 1. Cool. But Clemson's second. Wow. And Missouri's now in the top 25 for the coaches poll. And I definitely don't think we got players of the week for the national level or Big Ten. Yeah. And I believe the Heisman watch is different now. Okay, so Jeremiah Smith still in the Heisman watch after, you know, not a good game, but hey, at least we're trying to, at least we are winning games. At least we're winning football games. That's good. Alright, well, with that, guys, I think I'm going to call this an episode. So, with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching this brand new episode of College Football 26. If you enjoyed it, smack a like on it, subscribe if you're new to this channel, check out my other videos I've uploaded on my channel, and I shall see you guys next time for more College Football 26. So with that, I'll see you guys later.